Hello everyone, and well, this is going to be my rant video about the last two updates, and well, they're just kind of trash, pretty much for me. I mean, yeah, sure, I may have gotten a lot of ships out of it, like pretty good ones, but it's like, doesn't change the fact that the actual update in of itself is just garbage. But I guess I start on with the 4th of July, and one of the big things I did not like about it was, well, they didn't add any more American camo skins, and I was really hoping for, like, well, Louisiana first of all, seeing Ohio and Vermont, possibly even Midway, in like those amazing skins because they're so cool. And you know, they're unique. And obviously the hybrid carrier didn't get that whatsoever. They got the, like, what do you even call it? Just a white background with a single red stripe. Woo! That's exciting. Don't give it an American camo skin whatsoever. They'll make it unique and nice to look at. Because Ohio would have been amazing with it. Amazing with that camouflage. No, we don't get that. The price for Louisiana, which I still bought either way. But I guess you don't realize that Ohio was pretty much $40 during the Christmas event. Because you could have just, pretty much gotten her like over a little halfway and then bought $40 of the packs to get the credits in to get her. But Louisiana was like, wasn't it like $150 or $100? Something of the sorts? Which is, what about triple the price? Or actually that's like 3.5 times more than what I bought Ohio for, which is, you know, pretty good. Yeah. What else was there? I can't even remember because of how annoyed I was, but I think it was mostly because of the camouflages. I can't remember what else. I guess the price for Vallejo obviously was the same as San Diego, but I got lucky with San Diego. This is like, I don't know. And then, oh yeah, Enterprise being a campaign ship, which it's a smart decision on their part, but kind of disappointed to make her a campaign ship rather than a steel ship like how Missouri is. Because, well, you know, Missouri took me over a year to get, or actually nearly a year, because I wasn't that hardcore into the game yet, but I still wanted her, so I did every arenas, got top 1, rank 1, and ranked in order to get her. But that was obviously before the 17.5k steel, because I would have grinded out the 30,000 steel to get Enterprise in a better version. So pretty much like Enterprise. I mean, the only good thing that probably came out of that update was like getting a free aircraft carrier commander and some other benefits that I cannot remember. Because I was thinking maybe this was like a theory of mine of Enterprise, because this is, I believe, before the war Enterprise, before World War II Enterprise. And what they would do is eventually they'll add like 1943 Enterprise. You know, like the Battle of Midway and all that, Guadalcanal. and she would be a lot better than the $10 version of Enterprise. I don't know. That could be just something just off the top of my head. And plus, then, you know, the EN is one of the bigger things that they didn't put on Enterprise anyways, because, you know, the EN on the bow of the ship, same as Yorktown, with her YKTN, I believe. I guess the Star Trek event was fine. I did like the dockyard of it. Honestly, I just can't remember anything else. It was just that forgettable. I can remember the last two, or the first time I did my, first time I joined the game. It was literally during 4th of July, and that's where I got my Wichita. And then they had the light cruisers with the Clevelands and the Dallas and such out. But this one was like, we get the hybrids. We get a Enterprise that's like decent, I guess. And no more American camo skins, I guess, because, you know, let's add a new line, but let's never add another American camo skin, even though every other line besides the carriers have camos that are the red and white stripes, you know? That makes sense, from like tier 4 to tier 8. But, you know, let's not add it to the Delaware, Nebraska, Connecticut, Louisiana, not give the Ohio or Vermont American camo skins, because, you know, genius, right? But anyways, now this update, I was disappointed at first because I believe last year they added the Rin Roses like off the rip, like at the very beginning. But this time we waited 3 weeks and we got just downgraded even further, because last year, if you don't remember, is the legendaries had the ultimate crates, where, you know, you can get like a crate out of a crate and all that, while the tier 8s had I guess the summer crates, the summer big crates. But then this time it was like, what, tier 5s get the basic blue crates, and the tier 7s, or the legendary tiers, get the big summer crates, because that's what people want to see in their dockyard. Oh, you gotta play all these legendary tiers to get summer big crates. The only thing that came out of those were getting the oil from them, pretty much. Because, you know, having 31 legendary ships where I could have had another 31 ultimate crates, I think it could have been better for a crate opening video too. And, you know, happy for the older player bases that have some legendary ships, or even 10, you know, 10, 20, 30. So that was annoying to see. Well, the other bigger thing was the crafting station, which I think a lot of people have seen. I think it's over 1,000 views, which makes me very happy. This stupid thing for a tier 7 shill that costs, what, I think it's like 3,000 premium days, 5,000 promotion orders, right? Yeah, that's 20%. I think it's like 80 million credits per 20% or so. Yeah, about there. And then it costs 1 million global per 20%. So pretty much 3,000 premium days, 5,000 promotion orders. What is that? That's 400 million credits and 5 million global. And they put it out as, oh, for the older player base with a lot of stuff, you can get this. When it's actually for the whales that spend like a hell of a lot more than me. Like, I've spent a lot, but I'm pretty sure there's people that have spent about double to quadruple the amount I've spent on this game, that have just every ship and get a bunch of promotion orders or premium days or global out of the crates. And this was disappointing because, you know, how much is it to get this stupid flag? I think it was like 32 million credits or whatever, probably less than that. 20 million credits to get a crafting flag. Woo! 3 insignias for 45%, so 2 million and like, I'd say 200,000 or so, probably less, like 150k in order to get 3 insignias. 60% for 3 million, and then 3.5 I believe for 70%. I really wanted this crate too. I have like 3 tier 5 ships, or well, now 2 tier 5 ships I need to get. Well, except for Independence because she's not in the pool. And then, you know, 100 camouflages, which I got this update alone like over 150, and have like 4,200 paint. Yeah, there you go. There's that. The treasure hunt event, which I believe they asked the year, because this year it was what? Promotion orders and the balloons to level up. When last year was credits, and I believe it was either the balloons or something else to like level up. Because if it was credits, I think I would have like went through all of it on the first day, but I didn't want to spend 5 promotion orders just for one thing, which is ridiculous because there's like 225 promotion orders besides like getting the free dailies out of the way, you know. And if with that, I think it was like, what? Well, probably double or triple the amount, which is just ridiculous. And then I would say the next thing would be new players getting 5 blue archive crates and then a free commander on top of that. Because you've probably seen a bunch of blue archive Turpits or Montanas that's just been running around. And I bet a lot of those come from like, well, people who probably made a new account to get it and all that. Which is, you know, but you know, who cares about the older player base that'll be here for more years than the newer ones? Because you ever go through the recruitment section on your tab list and you see mostly people that have like 1 to 20 battles and just never online. That's like the player base they're going for, I guess. And obviously, you know, here in Montana costing 32,000 doubloons, which is ridiculous. I don't know, like, you might as well just buy a bunch of crates, like 30 crates, because you'll probably get one of these ships plus the commanders or the skin for Takahashi. So it's like a disappointing update. As for the campaign ship, I don't really mind it. I kind of like it. Like, I've seen people, oh, it's just another Fletcher. I mean, yeah, but honestly, I find it pretty nice to have. Plus, in a minute, reload torpedoes on it, which you can probably just get it significantly lower than it is. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the Rio de Janeiro, garbage. Now I kind of regret buying it. I could have just bought Independence, and I don't like carriers that much, or well, play them as much. Could have just bought Independence and some, or well, less crates. Because, why have that thing when it has shorter reload, or longer reload and shorter, secondary range than a Tier 3 British battleship, the Agincourt? Because my Agincourt has 7.9 kilometers. Granted, I didn't level up the commander because I don't want to put too much crap in it. 6.4 kilometers. So it's like, yeah. But, I mean, I got some good stuff. I do have some ships that haven't released the first games in, like Weimar, and, well, I think I released Plymouth a couple of days ago. But it's like, pretty disappointing, especially on an anniversary. Probably the worst 4th of July and anniversary updates to come out. Because pretty sure also during the 4th of July stuff, even last year's 4th of July, you can get 9 camouflages for free. But what? It was like 5,000, or no, sorry, like 4,000 of the Independium per camouflage. Like, really? When all I had to do was spend 9,000 Independium to get 9 skins and a little bit extra benefits on top of that? Like, that's just, like, stooping so low. And then, well, also on the Blue Archive stuff, you know, getting 1 Blue Archive crate while new players get 5. And a free commander on top of that. Seems pretty insane. But honestly, the next update seems a hell of a lot better than this one. And this one's the anniversary of all things. Because what? Players get a free Mutsu if you do missions. You get 5 free Azure Lane crates. And then obviously the Azure Lane comes back again. Well, not obviously with new commanders, but just with all the wave 1 through 5 commanders. We get another secondary cruiser, the Michelangelo, which I'm excited for because I love my Schroeder, and if I love my Schroeder, I'm probably gonna like Michelangelo, even though she's weird looking. What else? Oh yeah, there's those chain bundle things. Not gonna even bother buying because they're gonna be like, oh yeah, they're 3,500 doubloons if you buy them in the store separately, but now they're 2,700. To what? Get like a tier 6 Pan-Asian. Obviously the new Pan-European line is, well, I guess unique. Well, I guess not, sort of, but you know, it gets stored, and she's the one that sank Scharnhorst at the Battle of North Cape from 400 yards, which is pretty nice to see a ship like that come into the game. Can't even remember what else there was during that trailer thing. Oh yeah, the nerfs and stuff. There's some buffs. You know what? I might use my Florida more. Yippee. But I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to rant. Because these two updates just sucked. Get no more American camouflage. You get generic white on red. A little red strip across the ship. Whoopee. Get a Enterprise. Which hopefully in theory, in my theory, they might release a Enterprise 43. We get an Enterprise that's not that good. Just exhausted by this garbage. The show being 5 million global, which I thought I would get since, you know, I'm a veteran player. I've been playing this for 4 years, ever since the Wichita event. But, you know, that's only for whales, actually. We spent like $10,000 or more on this game. And, yeah. It's... Well, see y'all later. Goodbye.